And it's like somber and it's like sad, and I'm like sad because it's like this could have went on for 2 more seasons. I actually want maybe like 10. Hi, my name is Ariel and this is my YouTube channel. Before we start, like, subscribe, and comment. Well, how can you comment if the video just started? But still, just like, subscribe, and then comment towards the end. Today we're doing a review, recap, talk, discussion of the last episode of Insecure of the last season. And honestly, this is so sad. This is so sad because I really feel like if COVID didn't happen, we would have had 2 more seasons. Or I feel like a lot of times, side note, COVID gave a lot of people a lot of self-reflection of what they want to do with their lives. And I feel like Issa Rae was like, during that COVID hiatus time, to kind of reevaluate it, what she wants to do and the next steps and stuff like that. And that's a good thing, but this is the only problem when people who are creators of shows star in their show. Because once they're, I want to go to the next step, they can't just, okay, we're going to have a team and these people work on this. I co-create, and kind of pass it down because you're the star. You're not going to have time to do other things. But anyway, let's just start. Everything is gonna be okay. I hope so. Especially with 2021. And we're drinking beer because that's my favorite thing to drink. I kind of wish Nathan and Lawrence tussled, but I guess that's my toxicness seeping through. I love a good scuffle.
Toxic to me. I'm good.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I've been in situations where someone's like, it's just toxic, it's drama, ups and downs. That ain't cute. Some people hype that up on Twitter and stuff, that they think that's cute to be in some toxic relationship and some weird stuff, and just like, ew, like that emotional roller coaster is just, it kind of honestly to a point makes you feel like, ugh, I'm getting physically sick. Like this is not normal. Like some people don't find it cute. I don't. Tonight, that's not how I wanted to be, to go down, Lawrence. Yes, you did. Them barbecue comments on the last episode. Yes, you did. You knew what you were doing. I ain't stupid. Ain't nobody stupid.
Choices just to end up here. You hate to see it.
Honestly, that's the story of my life. I do all this, bounce around. And then I still end up back where I started. I'm like, damn. Like she said, I hate to see it. Hold up, the episode is for 52 minutes? This whole season could have been 52 minutes, but still. The last episode, she gives us what we want. A longer episode. Honestly, I'm the same way with birthdays. Like, I either want to be alone, not tell nobody, or spend it with my mom. Birthdays are I'm very moody. Like, it's an overthought day for me, and I'm an overthinker, so that doesn't help. I damn sure do not go out to no club or no nothing. No. I don't know where that country accent came from, but still, no, because when you go out with your women friends and you see on their birthday how they start crying, like, they go, bro, my makeup looks like trash, like a whole meltdown. I'm like, you know what? Going out for my birthday is not a good thing. that's why I treat every time I go out as my birthday.
Everybody, this is Tiffany.
Can I say Amanda Seales is a pretty good actress, because honestly, with all the stuff behind the scenes with the show, I wouldn't have known. Because I don't know how you hug up, have these little fake moments because you're acting, and it's like they don't get along behind the scenes. I don't think they don't get along, that whole stereotypical woman not getting along in the workplace, but I feel like they just didn't mesh. Yeah, like some people, they're okay, but we ain't meant to be friends.
Hey, everybody. She looks so happy. You did a good job.
Can I just say, like, that moment a little bit, just like, it warms my heart, because it's like Molly, like, she was just, you know, struggling with dating, struggling with, like, just like she said, celebrating herself, and like all her family's around. She has this new man, and it's like he's very accepting. Like, I took those edibles. that was so weird and all over the place, but I actually liked. I was like, okay, they're weird together when they're weird together. Yeah. And then he, like she said, I love what she said. I'm scared you're gonna get bored of me, or I'm gonna mess it up. Pretty much, sounds like me. It's just so heartwarming to see where Molly was from, like, what, season 1. With that list and dating and apps and a mess. But I was like that too. I didn't even get mad at her. To this, it's pretty sweet. I love how Insecure they hop, skip, and leap to different dates, and you don't even know how far it's been. It could be 5 years from now.
You accidentally spit red wine on his shirt. Good, I'm rusty.
Why Nathan did on my birthday? Who invited him? Don't do this on someone's birthday. You could give a little text message, a little a little.
I wanted to stop through. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I don't think they're gonna get back together because they're so wishy-washy. And even though the wishy-washies and the good moments are good, the bad, like, it's just they're flip-floppy.
It is oranges, so it is. Yo, I can't work with the buzz. Let me get you a glass. Thank you.
Is she still thinking about Lawrence? I don't see. This is the problem with the whole timeline thing. When she looked at the picture, okay, was it a few months ago, 3 months ago, 6 months ago? It's been a year.
You have said to Lawrence if Nathan hadn't interrupted.
Ooh.
I don't know. You really don't know? No.
Yes, she does. Because when Lawrence said, "Are you happy?" That was a little hesitate. She was confused. Like, huh? What you mean happy? You know what? You at the moment you wasn't happy. Could have gotten there, yes, but at the moment.
Chris, what happened to Mom? Chris. Birthday in Jesus' name. Happy birthday.
Wait, I'm still stuck on the Molly thing. Like, oh God, I hit like a brick. Sad to say, that's how I believe how death is. You're just going about your day, going about your life, and then you get news like that. I remember the first time my mother ever told me of someone passing away was my grandmother. When we were walking inside the building, she was like, "I just wanted to let you know that Grandma passed away." And I cried. Florida, she would make like big country breakfast, grits, biscuits, sausage, eggs, all the fixings. And then I remember I went for my birthday, and it was so weird growing up as a Jehovah's Witness. But my grandmother's, you know, she's not a Jehovah's Witness. And I remember my aunt and my grandmother waking me up singing happy birthday, and I'm like, what is this? And I was like, oh, I forgot, some people do celebrate people's birthdays. And yeah, I cried. And it was like a normal day. I think I was coming from school, and I was walking inside the building. I was right in the front, same building I live in. And my mother said, Grandma passed away, and I cried. Just a normal day.
I've been thinking a lot.
Oh my God, don't tell me she ends up like going for, you see how she tried to make it work with Nathan and then that didn't work. What if she tried to make it with Lawrence and he'd be like, nah, I want to be with Condola. Double whammy.
About things. So I guess I'm calling to see if I could take you out on your birthday. I mean, if you're not busy.
Ooh.
I actually do have plans tonight.
Of course you do. It's your birthday. Why wouldn't you? Yeah.
Well, maybe we could go to dinner.
Yeah, well, I'll let you get to it. And happy birthday again.
Hey.
Happy birthday,
Damn. You know, Issa, honestly, I love Issa's character because she just got the same amount of luck as I do. That kind of hurt a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Even though she didn't see it, that hurt.
I'm so sorry I'm late.
Okay, I will say, I'm really surprised how much I like how they're wrapping this last episode up. It's everybody's birthday, and it's like, some things always do happen on people's birthdays. And I love this, like, ping pong of focus on this person, focus on this person, focus on this person. I really like the ending so far of this episode, of the whole, like, this is a way nicely to wrap up a show that wrapped up a little too early.
You like what?
Oh, a little mini Kelly. Never thought in my life.
Yes, girl.
She's having a little, you know, you get to a certain age, I feel like all your friends are doing this and you're getting left behind. I don't have to worry about that because realistically nowadays with the economy, no one's gonna have no damn baby. And also, like, people don't get engaged because everybody dating now is very different. You gotta go through hoops and jumps and rings and ladders and skyscrapers to even get a person to want to take you on a damn date.
Damn, that's crazy.
Just the right thing.
This is so weird because I hope with Molly not reaching out, I think maybe she's just going through a bad depression, you know, with her mother passing away, but she would still reach out to Issa somehow, some way.
Because it's never gonna work, you dumb bitch. Move on.
I wish there was someone in the mirror who could talk to me to tell me everything that she just said, but yeah. I suggest picking up the phone only because you don't want to have a what was the call about? Why did he call me? So I would pick up, even though I know I shouldn't. I'll still get, you know, D down later. Go, what you talking about? And do your business. It's my busy. Do it like it's my busy.
I wanted to catch you.
Do it like it's my busy.
You get ready? Girl, no. I'm still at the office finishing up. But Dorian went home to get ready, so you...
I'm gonna try 2022 to do exactly what she says. Like, stop doubting myself, because I am the only one who is doubting myself that I know of. Unless people talk about behind my back. But yeah, I'm the only one doubting myself. Yeah. But I'm an overthinker. I can't help it. Let's see, because how this is going with the next birthday, they could be together, not together, engaged.
That's right. And now introducing Mr. and Mrs. Torian Jackson.
Oh, I'm so happy. for Molly. You gotta realize Molly was kind of like Jones and Girlfriends, just like, I'm so happy. Jesus. It's funny how the person she hated when she first went to that law firm. That's sad though, because I remember how Mom wanted to see her get married for so long. Damn. Not gonna lie, that made me a little teary. I don't know, just Molly, just ugh. I'm just so happy for Molly, but it's so sad at the same time. But it's so good. I think it's just sad because it's like, damn, this is the last episode.
Get out there just by yourself.
Also, it's like looking back of how Issa and Molly friendship was honestly, and they actually really got together and be friends again. Like, you know, sometimes it's like time and test of time and stuff like that, but it's like the fact that they went through a kind of rough friend breakup and they still rekindled, because at the end of the day, they were very passive aggressive, and I think the thing that messed them up was they never communicated their feelings. I don't like this. That was messed up. You said this. Oh, that was shady. This was this. This was this. They never got to it, and then they finally kind of regurgitated in a nasty way at the block party. But you know, it got out. Like they were really passive aggressive, and to see like them at Molly's wedding and just, it's sweet. It's really sweet.
How's Grease? Honestly, girl, I ain't seen much of it because we've been getting it in. I think this nigga might have really up and broke my pussy. Oh, so now you claiming it. Now it's funny. I'll say I'm the first girl to step on the track.
Okay. I'm surprised I teared up a little bit, but I'm not surprised. Wow, that was a good way to wrap up the season. The show. Because I was really like, how is she going to wrap up a whole season and touch each point in a 30-something minute episode? Because usually 30 minutes, no matter how much we beg and cry for it. But this was like 45 minutes. I'm really happy. Like, I'm really satisfied. I'm curious to see what people say on Twitter. But I feel like the way it wasn't rushed. It was, but it was done in the proper way of rushing things. And this was a very creative way of getting to like at least 5 years? 3 years. I'm gonna say like 1, 2, because then Molly's birthday. I'm gonna say 3 years. Like a 3-year, because Molly's birthday, Molly's mom passed away, and then she got married. So I'm gonna say about 3-4 years. And it was nice. It was nice. And it's like somber and it's like sad, and I'm like sad because it's like, this could have went on for 2 more seasons. I actually want maybe like 10, because I feel like all their lives is something else could happen. Good, bad, the ugly. Damn. I'm sad. I'm really sad. Like I'm satisfied, but I'm satisfied with like, damn, I want more. I'm satisfied, but I want more. And that's how I feel about this episode. Damn. I'm not surprised with the Nathan thing of them, like, just, it's not working out. They were just too touch and go. It was like hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. But Lawrence, I felt like they were going to be together, but the whole baby thing kind of just messed it up. Because they were good at one point for a while. And then Condola said, I'm pregnant. And they were talking about moving to Chicago, I believe, together. So it was inevitable, even though people are like, no, it's going to be so typical if she goes back with Lawrence. And all that stuff. But I'm glad they didn't end it with like, I thought it was going to be like bling bling marriage. Because I'm like, Molly got married, Kelly got a kid. I'm really surprised with the Kelly thing, but I'm not. Like she said, sometimes it's I don't want to have a kid, but I want to have a kid with you. But that was a nice way. And included Condola's son, the sun's, you know, it's realistic. It's not like poof pow be going condola and the child does not exist, you know, because it's not realistic. Because people would be like, if the sun didn't show up, they were like, well, so what happened with Condola? Did someone cut her brakes or something? Like, what the hell? Yeah, I'm satisfied, but I want more. That's it. I hope you like this video. I'm sad it's over. Comment your favorite parts, your favorite seasons, everything you think about the show, and like and subscribe, and I hope you like the video. Damn, I'm sad. Peace.